Before we get into the video, check the description and join our daily giveaways.
Litecoin's been essential for the main 20 digital currencies for over 10 years now. It is notable for its intent to be a steady digital currency to the monster, Bitcoin. Not been doing great as of late, basically in light of the fall of the crypto market. In any case, there are as yet many individuals considering what Litecoin's cost will be, which is the reason we gathered information to develop a legitimate expectation. Yet we will likewise give you our perspective while staying objective all through our conjecture. Furthermore, we will likewise cover more data about the Litecoin environment and organization. Assuming you are new to the crypto space, we exceptionally propose looking at our committed video for crypto novices. When you read it, you will have an incredible groundwork and a more straightforward time exploring through the grave space. What is Litecoin? Litecoin is a cryptographic money that was made in 2011 as a fork of Bitcoin. It was made by Charlie Lee, a previous Google representative. The cash is like Bitcoin in numerous ways, yet it has a quicker block time and an alternate mining calculation. Litecoin's fundamental point is to be the silver to Bitcoin's gold. That is, where Bitcoin is primarily a store of significant worth, Litecoin is to a greater extent an everyday digital currency for exchanges. Litecoin has quicker exchange times than Bitcoin and a greater complete inventory. Likewise, the organization utilizes an alternate proof of work (POW) calculation, which is intended to be simpler to mine with GPUs. Notwithstanding, this likewise implies that ASICs, application-specific integrated circuits, can't be utilized to mine Litecoin. This gives Litecoin more decentralization than Bitcoin, as anybody with a respectable GPU can mine Litecoins. LTC price prediction for 2022 to 2030. Litecoin's future cost is hard to foresee, as it is dependent on various variables, including the exhibition of the Litecoin organization, worldwide monetary circumstances, and the cost of other digital currencies. In any case, assuming Litecoin keeps on developing as an organization at its ongoing rate, it is conceivable that the cost assessment for LTC could without much of a stretch beginning moving back to the $100 mark toward the finish of 2022. This would address a critical increment from its ongoing cost of around $50, however would in any case be way underneath its unequaled high of $386, came to in May 2021. While Litecoin's future cost is difficult to anticipate with conviction, we are anxious to impart to you our logical gauge. Remember that these are mostly hypotheses, albeit upheld by realities and other to some degree strong elements. So, we should go to the fascinating part and plunge into this Litecoin cost expectation. 2022. A portion of the monetary business top names have loaned their way to Litecoin's cost forecast. The quantity of joint efforts and occasions with the digital currency area shows that many individuals are certain about cryptographic money. As indicated by that end to Litecoin's exhibition over the course of the last year, it might accomplish a huge lift by the end of the year, dissimilar to other critical coins like Bitcoin and ETH, and get through the $100 mark once more, which will draw it nearer to its past levels. Obviously, there's the situation that we experience further world struggles that can influence the crypto market. All things considered, we can anticipate that LTC should drop in cost. Nobody can say without a doubt the way that low it might go, however we can undoubtedly see it dropping to around $33–39. 2023. Numerous experts have made Litecoin cost expectations for 2023. And the overall agreement is that the cost of Litecoin will keep on rising. This depends on various variables, including the rising utilization of Litecoin's innovation, the developing prominence of crypto, and the general inspirational perspective for the worldwide economy. While it is difficult to say precisely exact thing the cost of Litecoin will be in 2023, most specialists concur that it can possibly arrive at new levels. All the more everything being equal, we can anticipate that the cost of Litecoin should reach $140–155 toward the finish of 2023. 2024. Assuming that the development for Litecoin proceeds, we can undoubtedly see it getting huge reception. Our cost expectation for 2024 is essentially as moderate as could be expected, to not mislead you. We accept that toward the finish of 2024, the cost of Litecoin will reach something like $175. In the event that we let ourselves be somewhat more speculative, we'd raise it to $190, bringing it increasingly close to its past pinnacle. 2025. As per numerous Litecoin aficionados and their cost forecasts, LTC costs might rise decisively in the exchanging range somewhere in the range of $213 and $225. In any case, the most reasonable assumption is for a midpoint of these cost levels. With far-reaching reception, LTC cost expectation as a modest and helpful computerized resource could turn into a reality. For this situation, we should likewise consider that the Litecoin organization can essentially grow and create. All things considered, costs might try and go as high as $240, extremely near its past 80h, however that is very aggressive. With respect to a more terrible situation, there are numerous things we can't foresee, such as any worldwide military, natural, pandemic, taking a gander at COVID, monetary, and other comparative issues. However, we should investigate what we have within reach. In the event that a solid contender emerges, things can go south for Litecoin. Something else that can happen is assuming there's any adjustment of the organization's activity. This can incorporate a difference in CEO, engineers, other colleagues, and so on. Assuming that occurs, we can see the cost of Litecoin dropping by 50 to 70%, meaning it will go for about $115, $125. 2026. Keeping our moderate methodology, we won't attempt to make ludicrous cost expectations for Litecoin. Albeit many accept that by 2026 the cost of LTC will be something like $275, and pass its past 80h, we'd give an alternate worth. 2026 is really not excessively far away, yet as far as crypto, it is. We accept that Litecoin will be assessed at any place somewhere in the range of $250 and $280. 2027. As the years go by and Litecoin proceeds with its development and demonstrates its utility, we can undoubtedly see it going for as much as $320. Nonetheless, on the off chance that we are more reasonable, the cost could stay moving sideways, as that is a robust development. We imply that LTC will be assessed at around $310, $340. We figure the lower range of our value forecast will be more exact than the higher. However, obviously, the crypto market is very flighty, so we should keep a watch out. 2028. In 2028, on the off chance that Litecoin emerges with new tasks and encounters further reception,